Hey, sorry, fellas, my mic was muted. Um, so again, I'm at a location where I'm using a Wi-Fi that's not the greatest Wi-Fi. So if my voice is not that clear, just know I'm trying my best to have a decent setup here. This is not my normal setup, as you guys know who watch my show, who watch this channel and the podcast. That's my normal setup. So I'm trying to, make the best of this. This is my lunch break. But I always think it's important to connect with you guys, and you guys have told us that it's important to have the open chats. So I thought 2 days out of the week, I will take some time out of my lunch break to talk to you guys, to have open chats with y'all. So again, apologize for the quality not being that great. We strive to have pretty decent quality in this channel, as you can tell with our videos. But let's get right into it, yo. Just want to say what's up to you guys who are on here. Let me know how the mic sounds too. Let me know if it's echoey. I know last open chat we had some issues with the microphone, so let me know if that comes up again. But again, dude, this week is going to be bananas, man. Bananas, bananas, bananas. We'll get right into that though. But Lee, what's good? Thank you for being here. I think you were one of the first person to comment, so appreciate being here bright and early. We're gonna go down the list and just say what's up to you guys who are on here. Hove, what's up, dude? Welcome. Thank you for being here as well. 007 is what I'm going to call you. Again, you were one of the people who super chatted on our podcast. Appreciate that, man. Always riding with us, always here for the open chats and the podcast. So appreciate you, 007. Thanks for being here. No sound, right? Hopefully you guys have sound now, right? Let me know if you guys still don't have sound, but I think you should have sound. Sounds great. All right, cool. Hey, Nix, what's up, man? Thank you for being here. Sean Gray says, sounds good. Victor always coming through. What's up, Vic? Thanks for being here. All right, yo. So we're just gonna get started in the topic of conversation. And again, you guys feel free to chime in here. This is open chat. It's all about interacting with you guys. So if you guys have any questions about the topic, ask, and I'll do my best to answer. If you guys have any questions about the channel as well, just ask away, and I'll do my best to answer those questions as well. Again, this is not my normal setup, so if you hear some weird noises, that's what's going on. Can't wait for the bananas. Love it, love it. All right, so this week, like I stated, guys, is going to be absolutely, absolutely insane if you are a Google Stadia user. Again, we cover all of the cloud gaming platforms and services on this channel. So Stadia is one that we are really excited about, and we cover a lot, as you can see here with this shirt. Again, merch you guys can also purchase too if you guys are interested. But we are really souped up for Stadia. This week is going to be insane, bananas insane. I'm talking about 6 Pro games being released in one flipping day. And again, we covered this in the podcast, so you guys can go hear our thoughts on those 6 games. But guys, this is insane. This is insane. I can't stress that enough. This is absolutely insane, right? But on top of that, you have 2 AAA titles coming in this week. I know people might call NBA 2K21 a AA title, but realistically, that game sells a ton load of copies. And that game has a lot of people. People wait in line for that game. That's how you can tell kind of what a good game is, right? Probably don't label it AAA, but if people are standing in line waiting for this game, it probably means the game or the franchise in general is good. And 2K21, as we all know, people stand in line for this game. So with Stadia, the beautiful thing is we don't need to do that. Again, it's a digital in the cloud platform, so we just have to stay up late and click that purchase button and be able to play that game right away. That's awesome. You know, what's funny is like if you own a console, right? This sells more in the PS4 and the Xbox One. Those suckers are gonna have to be waiting to download patch to install that game while we can just play it right away day one, which is really awesome. And then the next game is Marvel's Adventures, which we actually I don't know what I can say, but come the release, you're gonna see a video on this channel covering Marvel's The Avengers. So if that's something you want to see, if that's something you're interested in, stay tuned for the release date of Marvel The Avengers. We're gonna have a comparison video showcasing what that's gonna look like compared to. We don't know if GeForce Now is gonna get it yet, but Square Enix has been making a return back to that service platforms. And let me know. I'm gonna get to y'all's comment, but let me know. This is something you guys probably see me fumble with here a lot. When I call something a service or platform, I know in the comments I get a lot of hate when I call something like GeForce Now a platform. People are like, no, it's not a platform, it's a service. So let me know if you're offended by that. Anyway, we're gonna do comparison videos comparing Marvel the Avengers to GeForce Now, Google Stadia, Shadow, and probably Max settings as well. So again, stay tuned for that if you guys were interested in seeing what that actually looks like. All right, so again, open chat. I have so much to say about these games coming this week, but want to just take a moment or a minute to answer some of y'all's questions in here. So keep those questions coming, man. The more you guys talk, the more interactive this will be. So Nix, I assume with your name that you like basketball, right? Nix We Go Hard said, hype for NBA 2K21, still on the fence with the Avengers game. Let me know what you're in the fence on. Are you trying to think which platform you should get it for, which console, if you do plan on getting a console? NBA 2K21, I'm on the fence on that game, and I'll tell you why, right? I've been a huge 2K supporter. You guys see me stream that a lot on here, right? We streamed that like crazy. We actually were one of the pioneers of bringing like gaining 2K's community going. I used to be heavily invested even in my previous channel that I used to work on, which is xCloud Gaming Now. We streamed that quite often on there, and then I moved here, and that was like one of the first games that I streamed. But yeah, really really excited for 2K1. But my thing is, I feel like lately 2K, the company, has just been really money hungry. You know what I'm saying? Like they are just copying and pasting things, right? You look at 2K19 to 20, not that much of a difference. The parks are actually pretty similar. I would even call it identical. Now it looks like we have a beach when it comes to the park with 2K21, but I can see the whole park still being copy and paste. And so my thing is, am I willing? And here's the thing with 2K, man. I invest money. I get the VC. I purchase the game at what, like 80 or 100, and then I spend an additional 100 leveling up my character. So they get about like $200 from me every year. So I'm thinking to myself, am I willing to do that? But of course I'm going to, because I always play 2K every year. But it is frustrating. So I hope that they innovate this year. I hope it's not the same copy and paste with 2K. But we're going to be covering on here as well. We're going to do a first look, or first time gameplay on the channel. So stay tuned to that if you were interested. What do you think? I hope I answered that question right. But let me know. I was about to comment on the shirt. Yes, Google Stadia shirt. We do have merch now. You can check out our website for merch. But going forward, I'm actually working on the GeForce Now one right now. I'm gonna do a Shadow one as well. This is exclusive Google Stadia. I don't know if you can see it, but let me hide this comment real quick and hide this banner real quick just to show this off a little bit. So it says Google Stadia, right? And here is CD, which takes like Netflix, right? Streaming media took CD over, right? And here it's a cassette, where is it? Cassette player, and pretty much MP3, the digital format, took it over. And the saying is the future is inevitable, right? Meaning that Google Stadia is gonna take over console streaming. So yeah, I thought it was fun, and the artist who designed this was really happy with the outcome. It's very creative. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. So if you guys again want to support it, want to support the channel, check out our website. And you can. Okay, so let's keep going with the comments. Just thought I'll highlight that. Okay, cool. NBA 2K20 is $5. It's awesome. Yes, I'm not talking about 2K20 though, but that's still a really good deal. Again, if you want to get your feet wet to see what 2K21 is going to be like, you can actually purchase 2K20 for $5, and just that'll give you a good look of what 2K21 is going to be like. Google Stadia has to do much better with advertising marketing. I run into countless streamers and cross played that never. This is a good point, Nick, and we talk about this a lot in our podcast and everywhere else. Google Stadia PR, I feel like personally, is one of the worst PRs in the game. Right? Again, you have big YouTubers, and I talked about this last time. A big YouTuber like Dr. Disrespect comes back from his hiatus, from getting kicked from Twitch, and he's now on your platform, one of the biggest YouTubers of all time. You see people like Rogue Company reaching out to him to sponsor one of his streams. And yet, Google, who owns YouTube, who owns Stadia, it's not, they can easily say, okay, Dr. Disrespect, name the amount of money that you want, and we'll write that check for you. Just play a game, play PUBG even, because he used to play PUBG a lot. Play PUBG on Google Stadia, and we'll sponsor the hell out of it. And that way he's getting money, and we're getting publicity, and Stadia is put on the map. If one of these big streamers stream Google Stadia, man, it just puts. Imagine Ninja like streaming Google Stadia. It just is going to put in a map. Again, talk about marketing though. We're not seeing that from Google Stadia anyway. Let's keep going. Based on the latest Stadia APK teardown, do you think we'll get? I hope so, Chris. And again, if you don't know, we have some awesome people in the community. I think Gem Stadia is one of them who does a really good job breaking down APKs. And we saw in one of the breakdowns that messaging was coming to Google Stadia. As far as the release date, we don't know for sure, but I'm hoping we get that soon. This again should have been something that was here day one, so it's kind of a bummer that till today we still don't have simple messaging, just being able to message your friends. But we do know that something that Google struggles with overall is messaging. So I don't know if the holdup was like Google was telling the Stadia team, hey, wait, not yet. Because again, we've heard rumors that Google have been working on a unified messaging apps that works with all of their platform. They used to have Google Hangout Messenger. They used to have the Messenger for they used to have the messenger for just the mobile Android messenger, and then they used to have a Google Plus messenger. So we've been hearing for the longest that they're working on a unified messaging app. So I wonder if that was a holdup, if they're like, wait, let's wait until we officially get this, and that might be the messaging app that they use here in Stadia. But honestly speaking, I don't know. I'm not Google. I can't say, but yeah, this should have been here from day one, and I hope we do get it in September. I hope we get it today. I hope like they announce it tomorrow. Every Tuesday we get an update from Google. That would be so dope if they're like, all right, it's available today. But yeah, we need that sooner than later. Stadia needs more game ASAP, especially more third parties from EA, like The Sims 4. They also need $20 games to track plays, and even if they are older. So what, Lee? What's up, Lee? What drives me crazy is we saw in one of the connects that EA was going to be coming to Stadia, but it's like that's it. Well, nothing else has come from that announcement. We heard that Star Wars was going to be coming to Stadia. I think they confirmed it for this year, and we're now rolling to September. Fallen Jedi. So where's that game? What's going on with that game? It'll be pretty cool to hear more about that. And we heard that Madden and FIFA was coming also to Stadia this year. I think they confirmed 3 games was coming this year and 2 others was coming next year, something like that, total of 5. And they've just been silent, and so yeah, it'll be dope to hear from EA again. And about the $20 games, I think that's a good idea for sure. Next, you said click this button. I don't know what that is, so I'm not gonna click it. Avengers has 90 gig download, 18 gig patch. I feel, I know, man. It's I do feel sorry for them for sure. What's up, 007? Will Avengers be in GeForce? Now, we don't know yet, but lately Square Enix, if you guys didn't know, Square Enix actually left GeForce, but with the opt-in program, they are now back. But not all of the games are back. A game like Nier Automata, I can never say that game is still missing. A game that I love dearly, that I play on Shadow through Square Enix. So some games are not back. So as far as we will see the Avengers, Square Enix makes Avengers, we don't know. I hope so. I hope so. But lately they've been bringing all the Square Enix games to GeForce Now, so I don't know if we'll get like a same day release. But it'll be nice. We'll love that to be available because we will compare the hell out of it to the other platforms for sure. If Avengers and GeForce Now might get it off Steam and play in chat. The beautiful thing is, if you do buy it on Steam, you can play it in Shadow and GeForce Now. So it's a win-win situation. So buy it on Steam if it ever buy it on Steam for Shadow. If it does ever come to GeForce Now, hey, you got it right. So you can just play it then. I'm loving PGA 2K21. I'm glad you're liking that. That seems to be a really popular game right now. I know Club Stadia hosted this dope, I don't want to swear in here, but dope A tournament, man. I was watching it and he was like commenting. He was going ham with that tournament, man. But personally, I haven't had the time to really play that game, but it seems like a really popular game that a lot of people in Stadia are enjoying right now. But if y'all are really into it, 007, I would suggest checking out Club Stadia's channel. he I was watching that yesterday, and his channel is like so professional. I was like, yo, this dude is like, it's like a real sporting event. It was pretty cool. But yeah, check him out, man. I know he goes hard with covering PGA 21. How will early access to Marvel the Avengers work? How much is the game going to cost? I think they said you have to buy. I forgot the tier, but these different tiers. If you buy the base game, I don't think that grants you early access. I believe it's like this an $80 um, price difference to the next one, and that is the one that this a $80 game, and that should get you the early access. I know the base model of $60 doesn't grant you early access. And correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. I'm not sure why Avengers game is. I'm not sure why there is all of my games for now is on Stadia. I still made Stadia my premium platform. I'm not sure why the Avengers game is. I don't know what you're trying to do with that emoji. The Avengers game, personally, I think should be okay. I hope it's good. I hope it like shatters expectations. Madden 21 has copy and paste, bro. To get true, I agree, 100%. Most sports games are even FIFA. You can go as far as to say it's copy and paste too. But what drives me crazy with 2K21 is the park. I mean, literally, they didn't even try. That's what like people play 2K21. Well, just a lot of people do my team and play the story mode, but the majority, the streamers, mostly play the park. And to have an identical copy and paste of 2K19 to 2K20, I mean, you look at 2K18 to 19 park, huge difference, and then you look at 19 to 20 park, and it's like copy and paste. So I mean, make a little effort, do something a little different, man. But I agree. I agree. Uh, let's see. Don't forget to hit the like. Thank you, Crazy. If you guys are watching and want to support this, definitely hit the like button. It makes others aware of it. Love the shirt. Thanks, Chief. Appreciate it. I wanted to buy PGA 2K for $60 for my play mode, and the fact that you can't play with the pros is hard for me, so no. What do you mean the fact that you can't play with the pros? I'm not too familiar with the PGA. Are you talking about the fact that it's not cross-platform play? I don't know what this means, but clarify it so I can understand. Great PR idea. Okay, good, good. You're absolutely right, Ace. He is giving Fall Guys free market in YouTube. Yeah, I agreed, right? Agreed. Dr. Disrespect is a missed opportunity. Are you reducing your video merging with cloud gaming website? Are you reducing your videos merging with cloud gaming websites? What do you mean by this, Phillips? Tell me more. Which programs are you most excited about? Okay, great question. I think for me it's Hitman. Even though I've played the hell out of it, I'm just excited to see how it performs in Stadia. And again, a comparison video. So we're gonna have a Marvel's comparison video, and then we're gonna have a Hitman skin. We already did it with Shadow and GeForce Now today. We're gonna include Stadia for another video tomorrow. But I'm interested to see how well it plays on Google Stadia compared to GeForce Now and Shadow. So my son watches YouTube streamer then, and he's played. I think he played on how often did he play in Stadia? And that's cool, 007. But the truth is, Dan TDM, he is a pretty sizable, pretty decent sub count YouTube, but he's not no ninja that Doctor Disrespect or a Shroud. I'm talking about those big dogs, big timers. Google should, try to market to them better. I like Tomb Raider and Stadia the best. 13 is a great port. Yeah. Let me know in the comments though. Out of those 6 games coming, what are you guys excited most to see for a game? What are you guys gonna claim first? What are you guys gonna play first? Because again, I know a lot of people love Hello Neighbor, and that's a big one for most people. But let me know out of those 6 games, which one are you guys gonna claim first and play first? Thanks, Chief. Appreciate that. Click this button to place. Oh, okay. You doing crossplay on here. Hilarious. Cool, cool. Your previous statement about not download. Okay, cool. Got it, got it. Play Crate and say, see Google pushing YouTube is slowly moving Stadia as soon as more features. Yeah, true. But again, target the bigger YouTubers. I think Ben, what is good? Again, Ben is one of the members from the Cloud CGX Cast podcast on Tuesdays. Again, if you guys haven't checked that out, do. It's pretty cool. Again, very insightful. Definitely cloud gaming enthusiast. So his is definitely good to hear him talk about cloud gaming. But Ben, what's up? Good to have you, man. PGA 2K21, it has a create play mode with it. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. This is back to that quest. When I do this, can you guys hear that? My mic is pretty close to me. I just realized that. You only see the okay, I got that. Thanks for clarifying that, Nix. Will Stadia release 2K21 current gen or next gen? I think if they release on September 4th, how so I know for sure the one releasing this week is current gen. Again, next gen one is not going to come out until the PS5, Xbox Series One becomes available. But I think it'll be good to know what they plan to do with upgrading. Right? We know that there's a Gen 2 Google Stadia platform the devs have been working on. When that becomes available, are we going to get our Stadia games that we own currently now? um, is it going to take advantage? I would assume, right, because it's cloud gaming platform, that it will take advantage of the cloud. But again, we don't know what this is going to look like, but it'll be pretty interesting to see what they do with this for sure. Okay. All right. Keep those questions coming. We got about 30 minutes on here, so we got some time. I need another cloud gaming site. Was doing your news videos was doing so does that mean less videos from you and Chief? No, we holy smokes, guys. If we tell you what we have planned for this week, so does that mean less videos? No. No. Hold up. Guys, the I was Chief and I, what we do normally is we talk about, like on On Sundays, the weekend, we talk about, games, videos that we're going to cover. And this week, we're just like, how in the world are we going to cover the amount of videos we have? I mean, seriously, guys. You guys, we apologize in advance, but y'all are gonna get hit with a lot of content this week. Just a lot of videos. No, we're not reducing the amount of videos that we're making for sure. This week you're gonna see is gonna be pretty crazy. The coverage that's gonna be coming from this channel. He only played Stadia to try out Creator. Yeah, that's what I thought too. You talking about that Dan TDM guy. Again, it's not true marketing. I mean, how many people, and then to give him creative on all games to stream, that game is not gonna turn people over to Stadia. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, not a good PR move. Nice to see you teaming up with Duncan, by the way. Yeah, thank you. That's what you guys are referring to. Yeah, we are going to be teaming up. And just so if you guys didn't know, Cloudy Chance, OMG. Cloudy with a Chance of Game. Can never say that name. But it's a website that is very, very consistent with cloud gaming news. So we try to be very consistent with cloud gaming coverage video wise. This channel is very consistent with cloud gaming news. I mean, when news goes up, cloudy with the chance of games, they cover that. So when news breaks, best believe it's on there. So what we ended up doing is we partnered up with them. I think we can talk about this, right? Duncan, if you're on here, let me know. But we partnered up with them to where they are going to still be doing their own thing. We'll still be doing our own thing, but we'll be giving a shout out to the website. They'll be giving a shout out to us. And it's a good mix because pretty much we do what they do video form and they do what we do text. So if you guys, I myself follow the web a lot. I get a lot of my news and videos that we cover from the web. And I like to just have one place that just brings all the cloud gaming news to me. And that's what their website does. So, wait, then TDM has 23 million subs? Oh, shoot. Sorry. I thought it was less than that. That's huge then, I guess. Still, not no doctor disrespect. I mean, yeah, okay, I get what you're saying. I didn't know. I just read that. Anyway, so check out Cloudy with a Chance of Games if y'all are looking for a website that just has all of the cloud gaming information that you can just get direct access to. And again, we'll be covering stuff. So when we cover videos from now on moving forward, that's kind of what the partnership is. We'll be using their source because again, they have all of the relevant information. So we'll be using their source. So if you guys want to check out, I mean, if y'all are like, all right, we're not gonna wait around to see the news video. We just want to read it quickly. Let me say you have a flight, you know, have access to Wi-Fi. You can just like use Pocket or save the bookmark to the website. But yeah, so you're gonna see us definitely talking more about that. So it's pretty cool. We're really excited about that partnership for sure. YouTube has PewDiePie, Dr. Disrespect, and none of them ever. Yeah, exactly. And Ninja, you know, when he left Mixer, he did one stream on YouTube and he did pretty well. Okay, so again, keep those questions coming. Let's keep going. Google has already mentioned they're working on 8K resolution. The next gen console will be outdated in no time. I will not waste my although I might get Sony's PS. I'm a Sony diehard at heart. That's why I'm crossing my fingers that they start taking PlayStation now seriously, so I don't have to buy a PS5. But this also, you guys heard in the podcast on Saturday that Sony's aiming to bring most of the first party exclusive to PC. So if they do that, it means that we can use a platform or a service like Shadow to play Sony's first person studio, which we did We never did a video on this. Maybe I'll release it to the members of the channel, but we did cover Horizon Zero Dawn on running on Shadow. And again, Jerry from Game Tech Planet, also a member of the podcast, he also did that video, so you can go check that out as well. All right. Thank you guys, man. You guys are on here. It's pretty cool to see the comments just pouring. Where am I in the comments? Let's see. All right, yeah, so there I am. Cool. I think here we go. If I feel if Stadia doesn't do something to Microsoft's way, then with xCloud, I just don't think they will die. So I'll just be real with you, Lee. xCloud is not slaying anyone with Game Pass, and I think Microsoft has made the stance clear with what they want to do with Game Pass. And honestly, like I've stated, I made a video showcasing the advantages that Stadia has over xCloud. And until they fix a lot of things when it comes to xCloud, the way I view xCloud is just like PlayStation Now. As many games as PlayStation Now, no one's hardly playing it because it sucks to play games on there. Like it's still limited to smartphones only, no PC support, right? You are looking at 720p, right? Like I was playing Gears. I just did a video showcasing the Note 20 Ultra and how it runs cloud gaming. And I said in that video, xCloud was the only platform I was disappointed with, because here you are with a 2K gorgeous display, 6.9-inch edge to edge Gorilla Glass, beautiful looking Note 20 Ultra display, and yeah, you can only play 720p with Game Pass game streaming on there. So you have that to worry about. You have latency to worry about. So they have a long way to go to consider themselves a true competitor to Google Stadia, just being realistic. But I hope they get there, because again, we support our cloud gaming platforms to service here. And we want them all to succeed and do well. Again, it's beneficial for the consumer like myself, because I don't have to buy an Xbox Series X to play Microsoft First Party Studios. So that benefits me a lot. So yeah, just I hope they fix all that nonsense stuff. And Amazon. So people were concerned about Amazon coming in and taking over. After playing their games, I would have to say, you saw Chief Cover. What's the Memo RPG game that they just released? Bro, they gotta get this stuff figured out, man. 2 games that were supposed to come out this year were both trash, man. Both trash. So again, they need to figure that out. And I've stated this before. If you use Amazon Prime Video, I mean, the user interface for that is one of the most ridiculous user interface to use when comparing it to service like Netflix, Hulu, or HBO Max, right? Is so crappy. So the game division have produced trash games. The UI and user interface to the Prime videos is terrible. So if they bring in these things to gaming, God no, I don't want it. But I hope that when they do release that, it'll be better than what the game studios created, and also be better than what the current Prime videos provide. Because again, just not a great experience for sure. It's a shame that Crater hasn't taken off. Yeah, Sean, I kind of had a feeling that this was going to be the case. First of all, you can't replicate the look and feel of a game to look like a very popular game, but then release the game and have it be as stiff as it is. You see Crater, you think Fortnite, realistically. But then you play Fortnite, you play Crater, and you see the huge difference. Crater, it feels so stiff. It's not fun. The funnest I've had on Crater, and I'm not batching Crater again. The team hooked us up with a code. Appreciate it, but again, we'll keep it real on this channel. The most fun I had with Crater is a game that someone created called the the floor is lava. I think that's it. I think that actually was the game that won the whole contest, right? Why I appreciate that game was because it had simple platform mechanics. You just jump from building to building to building, right, and not fall on the floor because it's hot and you'll get burnt. Easy mechanic that is doable in the game. But then you play, there's a mafia game, there's a shooting game. It was just terrible. It was not a fun experience to play. And so, first, you copying Fortnite, very popular game, not a good idea because, again, people are going to compare the two. Second, the mechanics of that game overall is just not that fun. So I think that's the issue that Creator had coming out, and hopefully they can go back and fix it because I like the idea, but I just feel like it's not a fun game to play. And that's why people are just not playing it. It's sufficient public. All right, cool. So I can say that. Cool. Thanks, Chief. Yeah. What games will Amazon Cloud Gaming Services have? Yeah, hopefully it's not games from their first party studios because as the way things are looking right now, no one is gonna be picking that up. xCloud will not beat Stadia. Stadia has gotten some great development person studios. Give them time. Great games take time. Look how long exactly God of Wars. I agree. Give Stadia time, fellas. These games to come in, like Jed Raymond stated, it's gonna take 5 years for us to see like a Breath of the Wild type, caliber of exclusive from the Stadia team. So they're working on things, right? So again, give them time. Yeah, and Sony hardware is top notch. Yeah, I agree. Sony makes some the PS5, as scary looking, alien looking as it is still a sexy beast of a looking console. I definitely prefer the look over the Xbox Series X look for sure. We have one of the lead directors got away. Okay, yeah, exactly, right. And then again we have Jade Raymond who worked on Assassin's Creed, so I think they have some good stuff coming down the pipeline. I'm totally with you in PS Now. I would love to not. Yeah, exactly, Sean. Exactly. Sony, make it happen, please. Make it happen. Cool, cool. Let's see. Exclusive draws people, not hardware. Nix, we should frame this perfectly said. Agree with you on this 100%. Google is in it from the long haul, and they are. They have the money to back it up, right? Don't forget something people are failing to realize, right? When Xbox first launched, the Xbox, they lost money. They lost money, right? It didn't do too well compared to the other platforms, but eventually they had the money to keep backing and supporting it. Eventually, it started getting them to the point where they started become profitable. I feel like the Xbox 360 is kind of what put them on the map, and that's because Sony kind of failed hard with the PS3. But give it time, dude. It will get there. It will get there. All right, let's keep going. Nobody want games in xCloud. Xbox has Microsoft first party studio games though, which is not too bad. With my son and I love Xbox Game Pass for PC. We don't own Xbox One and Xbox PC. Yo, this is what I've been telling people, man. You don't have to get, if you have Shadow, if you have Maximus settings, you don't have to actually get Game Pass Ultimate. Most games I've seen are releasing on Game Pass for PC, which is just $5 a month, guys. So you have access to all of the Game Pass PC games for just $5 a month. Yeah, guys, that's insane. That's a killer deal. So 007, agree with you on this 100%. Do you think Google made a deal with game publishers to let Stadia YouTube direct stream videos to be exempt by getting hit with copyright claims? What do you mean by this, Chris? Let me read this again. Do you think Google made a deal with game publishers to let Stadia YouTube direct streaming videos be exempt from getting hit with copyright? Oh, okay. I think I get what you're saying, right? So an issue that streamers have had with YouTube is that when the adpocalypse happened. If you guys don't know what the adpocalypse is, it's when PewDiePie did something offensive, right? I'm not going to go into all that, but people started, big companies that supported YouTube slowly started removing their ads they started dropping from YouTube. So YouTube got very strict with censoring. Back in YouTube, you used to be able to swear to F's, shit, just have gore on in your videos, and YouTube really didn't care. But because of the apocalypse, they started monetizing videos more. And so games like Mortal Kombat 11, you see people not stream those games because they get hit with copyright claims, so they get hit with YouTube demonetizing these channels and videos and all that stuff. So streamers actually said, to hell with that. Why would we stream here when we can? If you stream games like Minecraft, if you stream games like Fortnite, kids appropriate games, then you'll get exposed more because it's YouTube friendly content. But if you want to stream like gory games, games with language, violent, YouTube doesn't push it, and you can get demonetized. So with that being, you see big streamers move to Twitch because they don't have to worry about that there. But you're saying, will Google make a deal? I believe so. If they want to compete at a high level, they have to. Again, if Twitch is allowing this, Facebook Games is allowing this, they have to do something. They might have to take a hit, might probably lose some big, ad publishers. But hey, that's the name of the game, right? So, let me know if that answers your question, though. And I hope I did a good job explaining all that. Google Stadia needs some exclusive free-to-play games. So here's what it's. Yeah, this might be a hard thing to do because Google Stadia is not big enough for. So if they create the exclusives from the first-party studios, great. But as far as like third-party companies, a game like Hyperscape, a game like Apex Legend, a game like Fortnite, to come to Google Stadia exclusively, Google Stadia does not have that big of enough base for the game to really shine, right? Unless Google cough out money to get these exclusivity deals on the platform. But I don't see this happening because, again, if you're making the free to play games, you're gonna need people to play the games with. And Google Stadia just does not have that big amount of people right now. So unless Google creates an exclusive free to play from the first party studios, I think it'll be a hard thing for them to get paid the time exclusive free to play. But what they should do is pay money to get Fortnite on here, to get games like Apex Legends on here, to get games like Call of Duty. It's kind of a bummer that we're actually not going to get the latest Call of Duty in Stadia. I thought this was going to be the year that changes things, but which tells us then Warzone is probably not coming, which is kind of a bummer. PS Now has the most potential if they add 4K exclusive. Yes, so PlayStation, not PS Now. PlayStation has the best potential to have the exclusives. If we've heard that they are talking to Microsoft to use the Azure network, if they can do those things, I feel like put the first party exclusive, get a better infrastructure. Yes, they definitely can compete and at a high level. And we on here on this channel, we're crossing our fingers to have that be a thing. New World and Christmas. Shadow, yes, those are Amazon games. Yeah, those are the two games from there. So this should this should make people realize how difficult it is to build an exclusive and give Google Stadia some flack for not having an exclusive right away, right? So they've been working on these games for quite some time. And again, Google just formed these studios, right? So it's going to take time. So these are example of games that this just showcase that it is difficult to build exclusives. So give Google some flags to get it right. right? You see with Microsoft, guys, don't forget. And Chief is here, I think. What up, Chief?
I was only coming
Your
in.
mic is muted, I think. Yeah. Say something.
Yo,
Your mic is still muted.
you caught me off guard there.
But
What's setting up?
I was gonna say I'm gonna wait for you to fix your mic. I still can't hear you.
Okay, I think it's you that can't
But
hear
I'm
me
gonna
again. But anyway,
say Microsoft, when they first came to light, guys, the exclusive wasn't the best, right? They found a couple of games that worked with the Forzas, with the Gears, with the Halos, right? And you saw them keep repeating, and every 2 months it'll be one of those games, to where they're like, all right, in order for us to compete with Microsoft, with Sony, we need to invest. So you see them go out and then start purchasing these all these studios that they've purchased recently so they can compete. So that's what I'm saying, guys. Y'all give Google something. Yes, I would love to see great Google Stadia exclusive, but this stuff is going to take time to make. Chief, your mic working yet?
I think it's you that can't hear me again. I think everybody
Still
else
can
can hear
hear
me.
you.
Yeah, it's you.
Can you guys hear Chief? Or is it just
Yeah,
me?
he said.
They can? That is crazy. Why can't I hear you? Hold up.
Every time.
Ay.
I didn't come in to derail it. I just came in to give support. So,
Hold up.
and have a little announcement towards the
Private
end.
DM me on stream. Let me know what you're saying. DM me on stream. All right. Let's keep going though. Yeah, you're right, dude. Trash. All right, cool. All right, got a private from you. I only came for a little announcement. Do you mean to? Oh, you're good. You're good. But I still can't hear you, dude. So let me get your mic ready. Let me know if your mic is muted, because if you're gonna make an announcement, I don't know if people can hear you for that. Was I supposed to say that? I don't know. I'm gonna keep moving though. Keep moving. All right, Amazon will be a behemoth in the cloud gaming service because it got deep pockets, infrastructure. True. But again, if you can produce great results like you're seeing from the first party studios, then I don't know how much of a behemoth you really can be. I believe cloud game will be the future, even cloud game compute in general. I set my brother up with a CCU and it runs games, especially Destiny 2. I just like console. Yes, cloud gaming, I believe, is the future of gaming, and we're actually considering changing our slogan to the future is in the clouds or something like that. Something I don't know about all that, but yeah, I agree with you 100%. I'm more hyped for Ganesh Impact pre-order register for PS and mobile. What's Genshin Impact? I'm not too familiar with that. Let me know. There's nothing wrong with Prime Video content. I have both Netflix and Prime, which both. All right, so I'm gonna give you an example, right? Just be quick on this because I know there's a lot of other comments. But go and open up Prime, and if this was a video stream channel, I'll do a comparison video on this. But open up Prime, open up Netflix, go to search and search for a similar movie, and just view the difference with the way the UI is laid out and how quick it runs compared to how Netflix runs, and then you see the true difference of what I'm talking. Maybe I'm a snob when it comes to stuff like that, but I really have an issue with the way Amazon Prime Video UI runs, and maybe I'm too techy for some people. Let me see what Chief is saying. The future is cloud gaming. Yes, they can hear me. It's just is it? We always have issues with this, man. All right, so as long as they can hear you, that's cool. I'll just let you know when we still have like 8 minutes. Stadia was better off getting Minecraft and getting a lot more peak credit after his run. Like, oh, shit, that's hard. That's crazy. Next, I agree they should have that. Cool. Man, you guys are on here. Really appreciate that. Where was my last comment? Madden physics are terrible. Yeah, agreed. All right. They need to release those who did NCAA games. Yes. Yes, that's true. Shadow. EA used to have an NCAA football series, but stopped it. Yeah, that would be great if that series, the people that made those games came back and took over Madden's physics for sure. Google needs Google money's top notch, being Sony still got to get there. I agree. Google does have a lot more money. If you go to the stock and you look at the market cap and all that stuff, they definitely make and have more money than Sony will ever dream of having. Google do an MMO and show Amazon how it's done. That'll be nice, but I still feel like that's far off. People have been saying 100 player but MMO kind of stuff will definitely put cloud gaming in the map, but I don't know. Chief, let me know if you're ready to make that announcement. Do you want to wait closer to the end? I think the Joy-Con, just I guess DM me what you want to do with that because I can't hear you. I think Joy-Con analog. No, not all. Because Kristen, what's up? I do have some analog Joy-Con grips that does not fit on the keychain. I had to specifically go on Amazon. What I would recommend doing is look for the Switch Mini analog grips. Those fit well for the keychain. I feel like the normal Joy-Con grips are too big. So I ran into that problem to where I couldn't hardly move my characters with the Joy-Con grips to switch. I don't see why. All right, let me read what you're saying here. Near the all right, cool. Let's keep this going. Thank you guys for being here. It's really cool to just chat with you guys and interact. I don't see why people complain about not actually owning games in the cloud. Services such as Stadia, I mean, you don't own it digitally. It's like Steam. Exactly. We've said this before, did a lot of reaction video to this. People are just afraid of change and they're just way too comfortable with owning physical, games. And they're collectors and they like collecting. And that's what I would say about that. But again, like I said, the future's inevitable. Eventually there's going to come a point where streaming digitally is going to take over consoles physically. So hey, do you think GeForce Now will support more than 120 hertz? I think let's shoot to get to 120 first, man. And then after we get to 120, we can worry about getting over the hurdle. Right now it's just, I believe, still 60. I know Shadow can do 120, but I believe GeForce Now is still 60. Hey dear, just say hi to you, man. Again, appreciate you. You're always here commenting on videos, being live. So thanks. I think Marvel's Avengers will come to GeForce Now because Square Enix added to all. I hope so. That would be great. Again, good for us because we can compare. So Chief, they're saying that they can hear you. Great. Ace is in the upside down. What? What do you mean by that? Okay. Oh, you mean not being able to hear Chief? Do you think Microsoft? No. Microsoft removed their first party studio games from GeForce Now, and I think it was a strategic move. Again, why would you put your actually, this surprises me because, as you guys know, since Sidel, again, never can say the CEO's name of Microsoft. Since he took over, his whole thing was make Microsoft product available across most device. So you see them put in the games on the Nintendo Switch, they bring the games to PC. So this is a very surprising move to me that they withdrawn from GeForce Now. Now, again, it makes sense to direct competitors, but that's not how Microsoft has been operating. I know with Steve Ballmer, they will take this approach with if you want to play Microsoft games, if you want to use Microsoft product, you'd have to get a Microsoft device. So this is surprising to me. I hope that they do come back to GeForce Now, but it makes sense if they choose not to, because again, they are direct competitors. I hope Shadow gets all of the hard drive upgrades. Dude, I have bad news for you. It's not, you gotta wait, dude. Like, the boost was just the boost model, not even the ultra, the infinite. The boost model was delayed till next year. So that should tell you where the ultra and infinite, you're probably looking at 2022 at this rate. It's crazy. Sorry, Shad, I know you guys on here, but you guys seriously need to get that situated, man. Man, did you guys see the series Google exclusive? Like, did they just put out a new trailer? I haven't seen it yet. This game, I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not too excited about. It's just not my cup of tea, but I know some people are. So kudos to you. It's the biggest okay. Like, oh, okay. Wow, really? Okay, I have to check that out. You're talking about that Genshin game. I have to look into that. Prime is more cluttered. Yeah, agreed. It's terrible experience. Um, but the advantage that Amazon Prime has is they have a lot of people using the Prime membership. So if they bundle, which they do with most of these services, if they bundle the game streaming, cloud gaming streaming service to Amazon Prime, and then you're talking about, well, last I checked, I think it was 70 million people are Prime members. So that's 70 million people that are going to have access to gaming for free. So they have something great. Do you think Stadia should post individual games on the Play Store? What do you mean by this? You mean like on the Google Play Store? No, but I think what Google should do here, no, I actually think Google should have a Stadia category in the Play Store, right? Because Play Store is huge. We know it's been downloaded past 1 billion times, right? So if anyone opens up Google Play, I feel like they should just plaster it there. Get people thinking, what is Google Play? They see these games like, holy crap, there is Destiny 2 here. It's Red Dead Redemption. How can I play this on my phone? And then they'll do some research and figure out what Google Stadia is and say, hey, I can play this. I'm already invested in Google's ecosystem. This is just another part of it. Let me get those games. Again, Google, pay me to take over your PR, man. It's terrible. Terrible. They can easily make Stadia more known and make money from it, but just, it's crazy how they are. When Stadia will expand in other countries, I don't know. Hopefully this fall. Hopefully we see that soon. All right, fellas, I am running out of time, and I appreciate all this comment. Like I stated before, we start this at 12 o'clock West Coast time. If y'all want me to see your comments, again, just be one of the first people. Again, super chat is another way for me to definitely connect with you guys and see what you guys are truly trying to say. But Chief, I believe, has an announcement. I can hear it, but I'm going to open the mic to you. So say what you need to say.
Hey guys, first of all, thanks for joining our Let's Chat sessions and everything. And don't forget, we also have the Discord available for you to come and ask questions to us offline. Big thank you. We are on the road to 2,000 subscribers. We are overwhelmed by the amount of support on the channel. Obviously, we do have the join button now active as well, if for those that want to give a bit extra, and we are super thankful for everybody who's done that. When we hit 2,000 subscribers, we have something very special planned, and it is going to be extremely exciting. We are over the moon about what was going to happen when we hit 2,000 subscribers. So if you're not subscribed already, do hit that subscribe button and make sure that you are with us when we hit that 2K mark. It's extremely exciting, and it's going to be an awesome month for cloud gaming in general, and we would love for you guys to come along that journey with us. Ace isn't paying attention.
All right, so I think I heard someone. I was listening on my phone, so I can't hear you in my earpiece. All right, cool. Some really great announcements. So yeah, you guys heard it. When we reach 2K, got some really cool stuff planned for you guys, and so definitely stay tuned. Again, appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. Don't forget, on Wednesday we're gonna have another one of these. If you want us to see your comments, be one of the first people on here. Again, super chats another way. And then Saturdays at 2 p.m. West Coast time is when we host our podcast. This week, our Chief is out. All right, Chief, this week, guys, again, is going to be absolutely insane. A lot of videos coming your way. So apologize in advance, but I believe it's going to be good because there's so much to cover this week. All right, fellas, gotta head back to work, but appreciate you guys. It's good seeing you guys, and I will catch you guys in the next video or open chat. Until next time, fellas, peace out.